Lesson 45. Quiet Consecration, How a Holy Life Sets Apart Spaces and Moments for God. There comes a moment in the journey of a quiet soul when your presence begins to do something deeper than bless, than sanctify, than uplift, than nurture. It begins to consecrate, not through ceremonies, not through formal rites, not through dramatic gestures, not through visible authority, but through holy presence. Early Christian teachers called this the consecration of life. Modern psychology calls it spiritual environmental shaping. The desert monks called it simply the one who makes places feel closer to God. This lesson is about that consecration, the quiet setting apart that flows not from action, but from union with God. 1. Why quiet souls begin to consecrate their surroundings. A quiet soul is peaceful, gentle, truthful, wise, aligned, rooted, compassionate, patient, luminous, sanctified. When these qualities mature, they create something rare, inner holiness that shapes the outer world. People feel it, spaces feel different, moments feel deeper. The ancient teachers wrote, "The one who carries God sets apart whatever he touches." Modern psychology agrees people experience elevated meaning near those who radiate depth and peace. Your inner holiness becomes outer consecration. 2. The three qualities of quiet consecration. Sacred presence. Consecration begins with presence, not action. A holy presence makes ordinary moments feel sacred. Gentle reverence. Reverence is not heaviness. It is quiet respect for God's nearness. Reverence sanctifies the atmosphere. Alignment with God. Consecration flows from alignment. When your heart is aligned with God, everything around you becomes more ordered. These three qualities form a presence that quietly sets apart spaces and moments for God. 3. How quiet consecration transforms relationships. When your presence carries quiet consecration, your relationships deepen. People speak more honestly. People listen more reverently. People feel more grounded. People feel more aware of God. Quiet consecration creates spiritual attentiveness, deeper trust, gentler honesty, reverent silence, shared sacredness. Modern psychology calls this meaning elevation, the ability to increase the sense of significance through your presence. 4. How quiet consecration shapes your actions. When your life becomes consecrated, your actions change. You act from clarity, compassion, steadiness, truth, alignment, reverence, spiritual maturity. Your movements become slower but more intentional. Your words become fewer but more sacred. Your choices become quieter but more meaningful. The monks wrote, "The consecrated soul makes holy whatever it touches." 5. The paradox of quiet consecration. The less you try to make things holy, the more holiness appears. The less you try to create sacredness, the more sacredness emerges. The less you try to consecrate spaces, the more your presence consecrates them. Because consecration is not something you perform. Consecration is something you carry. The desert monks said, "The one who is filled with God sets apart the world." 6. How to cultivate quiet consecration. Practice reverent awareness. Awareness of God's nearness turns ordinary moments into sacred ones. Live from holy intention. Intention shapes atmosphere. Holy intention consecrates. Stay rooted in deep peace. Peace is the foundation of consecration. The deeper your peace, the wider your holiness. Consecration grows one reverent choice at a time. 7. Prayer as the source of quiet consecration. Prayer is not only sanctification, not only blessing, not only stewardship. Prayer is consecration. Prayer gives the soul the holiness it cannot create alone. A simple prayer is enough. Lord, consecrate my life. Lord, make my presence holy. Lord, let spaces feel your nearness when I enter. Consecration is not taken. Consecration is given. Thank you for spending this quiet moment with me. If this lesson brought you peace, consider sharing it with someone who may need it. Until next time, stay gentle with your soul.